All right, well, we know we got a lot of people in town, and the Mammoth Lakes Fire Protection District like to remind all residents, visitors, second homeowners of the responsibility to keep your property wildland fires safe. Long-term residents are aware of the wildland fire incidents that can occur around town, especially on windy, hot, dry summer days. Now, a press release notes from just about anywhere in the town of Mammoth Lakes, one can see the result of previous fire activity and the scars that have been left behind. In addition, the warmer temperatures are revealing the significant number of dead trees that are located in and around town. Now, establishing and maintaining defensible space around your property is your responsibility, and well, all of our responsibilities. Everybody's part of the team that will protect our community should we find ourselves in the situation of a wildfire threatening town. A well-maintained landscape enhances the beauty and value of any property, and just as importantly, the work serves as a fuel break. The goal is to keep your landscape lean, clean, and green. Now, we have posted the entire press release from the Mammoth Lakes Fire Protection District on our website, sierrawave.net. And if you would like any more information on this or any other fire-related matter, you are asked to please give a call to the Mammoth Lakes Fire Department at 760-934-2300. Well, Deb Murphy filed this report. The City of Bishop's Water and Sewer Commissioners and the Bishop City Council are looking into ways to reduce nitrates in its wastewater to levels anticipated to be less than the current 10 milligrams per liter limit when the Lahontan Regional Water Quality Control Board issues new permits. Now, Bishop isn't alone. The Eastern Sierra Community Service District is facing the same issue since both wastewater from both facilities are commingled. Now, the easy fix is an expensive fix, a $4.4 to $5.2 million fix shared by both the city and the ESCSD. Now, if the city opts to self-finance treatment facilities recommended by consultant R.O. Anderson through a bond issue, sewer rates would more than double. Now, alternatives presented by Public Works Director Dave Graw at Monday's Bishop City Council meeting also included looking into grant funding while checking out significantly lower cost alternatives or do nothing and hope Lahontan doesn't drop the hammer. Now, according to Graw, Lahontan staff have been helpful and should continue in that vein as long as the city makes progress in lowering nitrates in the groundwater. And Lahontan does take into consideration the cost factor to ratepayers, Graw said. Now, the source of the issue is ammonia from human waste that is converted to nitrate by bacteria in the sewage treatment process. I know, it sounds lovely. Given time, bacteria would continue to work away on the nitrates, reducing it to harmless oxygen and nitrogen. But higher than acceptable nitrate levels have shown up in monitoring wells in the area where the reclaimed water is spread. Now, there's much more on this story. Urge you to see our website, sierrawave.net. Also, a press release from the City of Bishop says the state of California has removed the requirement that City of Bishop water users reduce water use by 25%. Now, while it removed this primary water conservation requirement, the state left other requirements in place. The state had implemented water conservation requirements last year. In response to the drought, the state is relaxing some requirements due to more precipitation last winter. Now, to meet the 25% requirement, Bishop had limited watering to only between 5 p.m. and 9 a.m. Now, since the state has eliminated the 25% requirement and since City of Bishop water sources are relatively unaffected by the drought, City of Bishop water users are free to water at any time during the day. Now, the press release notes watering during cooler times would still be suggested because watering during those times is more efficient and probably better for your lawn and plants. Now, the state left the following water conservation requirements in place. No outdoor irrigation such that water runs off the irrigated area. No outdoor irrigation during and within 24 hours after precipitation. No watering vehicles unless the hose is fitted with a shut-off nozzle, and no washing driveways, sidewalks, and parking areas. Get the broom out. No decorative water features unless there is recirculation, and landscape for new homes must follow state requirements. And again, that full press release also posted on SierraWave.net. Well, so much happening in the eastern Sierra. The Mammoth Lakes Tourism is reminding that the Mammoth Lakes Basin is open, and the town of Mammoth Lakes and Mammoth Lakes Tourism are stocking the lakes with literally tons of fish for anglers to enjoy this summer. Now, the press release quotes John Erdy, the executive director of Mammoth Lakes Tourism, as saying, quote, "We have finalized the fish stocking details for 2016. Between the town of Mammoth Lakes and Mammoth Lakes Tourism, we will stock more than $100,000 worth of fish between May and October," end quote. Press release notes this is double the amount of fish stocking of just 3 years ago and is the most fish stocking for any town in California. Again, that's according to the press release. Now, with those types of dollars invested, the town of Mammoth Lakes and Mammoth Lakes Tourism, working once again with Desert Springs Trout Farm, will be stocking a total of nearly 10 tons of fish. That's 19,200 pounds into Twin Lakes, Lake Mary, Lake Mamie, and Lake George over the course of the 2016 fishing season. So hopefully everyone will be able to catch fish all the way through the end of the season in October. The serenity of a clear blue mountain lake. We'll be back with a weather report.